Hi, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Let's hopefully that's working. So yeah, just checking to make sure it's all working, and welcome. Oh, there we go. I think it's actually on its way. I just wanted to check. Yep, cool. Right, let's begin. Tonight we are looking at working with the Lenormand cards. Hi Jen, hi Lisa. Okay, I've got the Pagan Lenormand, Hikate's Crossing Lenormand, Titiana's Fortune cards, which are also Lenormand, and of course Chero's deck as well, Gilda Riviera. So, how's everyone's day been? Oh, how's everyone feeling today? Yeah, I've got something. Just 1 minute, won't be a second. It's cool. Right. Just busy day, lazy day. Lots of good lives today, so that was quite good. But man, the notifications are slow. Just woke up from your afternoon nap. But notifications are coming in so slow, so I'm missing out on so many amazing videos and that until suddenly they all seem to come through like I've just refreshed my subscriptions again. And I've done it a few times, but it's finally some of the ones that have come through, and they're like from this morning, 10, 12, 15 hours ago. The notifications are so up and down. Right, so this is a Lenormand deck I made for myself on Make Playing Cards, for those that don't know. So let's have a look. Okay, we've got the Tower. Yes, we know. We feel like everybody's in isolation. Okay, and we've got the Pathway. Yes, we've got a journey ahead of us. And we all want to go outside and be in the public. Oh, that's good. Please, yours worked good today. Yeah, it's been a bit slow, so I missed out on a few, but never mind. I'll catch up. I'll put on my watch list and I'll watch them later. Okay, we've got the sun shining on the situation, so we're all wanting that, going out. And it says the sun, so we'll eventually get there. It's just going to be a long journey. I think things are starting to move in the right direction. It's 5 p.m. in the Philippines. It's just after 9 o'clock here on of course, Friday, Easter Friday. So yeah, I did my playing card video too, Jen. Went through and did my playing cards. May I also ask, yes, Elisa? Oh, thank you. Yeah, just waiting to see. Oh yeah, on your rewatch. Yeah, all your video, everyone's videos on my rewatch list again. Like Kelly Bear's when she got bored, and always put on Simon's quarantine live. Or Throwback Thursday was this week. Today. Oh. What's Martin feeling about you today? Okay. So let's have a look. Oh, the garden card flew out. And the fox. Ship. And the anchor. Interesting. So when we look at the garden as being a sort of a social card. So maybe feeling like he wants to social, be social with you. And the fox. There's many aspects to the fox, but it can be a side of an opportunity. So it could be an opportunity to be social. Okay, it could be opportunity to be social in this case. So maybe he feels like he wants to get together at some stage. Okay, and you've got the ship, which talks about a sense of maybe movement, maybe a progress. So I feel like in regards to him feeling like he wants to get together for in a social event, he sort of wants to get together with you and allow you to sort of move ahead in the journey. But there is a sense of being grounded as well, as being sort of stuck in a way. I get a sense of sort of wanting to be social but can't. So I think there's some feels like there's some conflict going on within the within how he's feeling at the moment. He's feeling a bit conflicted because like he wants to go out, he wants to be social, but he can't because of everything that's going on. So maybe he feels a bit stuck. I don't know what your dating, what your lockdown or anything, what your lockdown situation is where you are in the Philippines. Okay, we've got the clouds come up, and the clouds are talking about confusion, and it's only a small amount of confusion, needing to sort of push away that sense, can't quite have the clarity that he wants. See, and then you've got the ring coming up. So there is a sense of like wanting to sort of have a sense of conflict or like and like engaging with you. I feel like the sense of wanting to engage with you, but there's a small amount of confusion or stuff going on at the moment that's sort of clouding the issue. Something small that's clouding the issue at the moment. So yeah, that's basically what I feel like at the moment, is that he'd like to be more social, but because of the situation, he's feeling very stuck, feeling very he's not quite there. There seems to be a small amount of confusion in regards to it, and it seems like he wants to engage in the situation, but he quite can't. Can't quite take action. So I feel like that's why the confusion and stuff's going on around, while he's feeling a bit sort of foggy about the whole situation. Doesn't feel quite clear-headed. But that's it at the that's what the cards are saying anyway. You just fought. No, I don't mean engagement as in marriage or anything like that. I just mean engaging as in socializing, as in being involved with. When I say engaging, I mean interacting. That's the word I was looking for. Interacting with you. But I think he's feeling a little bit confused and stuff at the moment. So there might be some things that you need to do to improve the situation or to make things a little easier. You're welcome, Elisa. You're welcome. So these are the Lenormand cards for those that haven't seen them. Pagan, Tianas, Heroes, and of course my deck that I made myself through Make Playing Cards. That's the 4 Lenormand cards. So are you doing a live tomorrow, Jen? I'll show you some of my other decks that I've got as well. So you can see these are the angel reading cards. Just to show you some of the cards. The angel reading cards. Rockpool Publishing, this one. Oh, Golden Riviera is on your wish list. Oh, awesome. Not that you've planned. Oh, okay. I just enjoy your lives. I would do mine earlier in the morning, like earlier in the day, but because I have my girls coming over all the time, it makes it really hard. Of course, the Echoes of Nature. He's got about 20 left, Richard said, Tarot Oracle said. And I just watched his video. He made a tarot tower. It's just some shelving to put his tarot decks in. They're really cool. So that's what he's doing with being at home. So this one I've done most nights. You will have seen this one. Weeds, not flowers, but maybe, of course, you won't have seen all the cards, maybe, unless you'd seen my walkthrough. I love this deck. This is such a cool deck. I love this. You saw Tarot Oracle's tower. So yeah, you don't need to see all those because you've seen most of them. Butterfly Guiding Light. Some people might have seen this one already. He's quite Oracle. I thought that shelving was quite cool. Quite handy, especially when he's doing his lives and he can just grab them really quickly. This one's by Sue Nicholson. This butterfly guiding light, and this is working with your chakras. Oh, what's that stuck on there? Oh, cards are a bit sticky for some reason. Why? Yeah, I might have to look at that later. Butterfly guiding light. Divine Feminine. And I numbered these so I can makes it easier with the book. But I don't think I used the right pen. They're a bit smudgy. These are quite good. So yeah, Divine Feminine. This deck I've enjoyed working with. Another deck I was given, I don't have the box or anything for it, so I really can't give you any information except for it's a New Zealand deck. It's just an affirmation deck, and things like choosing love. What am I giving power to? Love or fear? Am I ruled by love or fear? If I'm ruled by fear, then I'm not living the reality of life. Fear is not real. It is something I make up in my own mind. It's something that hasn't even happened. I can choose the power of love. I can choose to believe in myself. I can choose to be a positive thinker. Today I choose the power of love instead of the unreality of fear. I now see with the eyes of love instead of fear. It's got making a start, taking responsibility, today, creative imagination, living in the now. So these are quite good affirmation sort of cards in that. Like, I choose love and peace now. I am dwelling on my strengths now. I am very aware now. So yeah, that's quite a good deck. So, oops. So yeah, just words. Oh, you can't really tell. Although there's a problem with these white decks. I wonder if I can turn the light off, whether that will make any difference. Let's try that. Is that too dark? No. It's a bit hard with this light. Oops. You can see his writing on it. Sorry, guys. It's so bad with some of these white decks. Light back on. So hard with the white. Of course, there's the Dragon Oracle. I know some of you have already seen the collection. So, Jen, what's your I was going to say something else then. Lost my train of thought. So what else has been happening for you in regards to just working, just lives? We've got we've had a second death in New Zealand, but it was I shouldn't say but it was an elderly lady in her 90s though, and she was from the nursing home. So that was quite sad. Yeah, sorry about that. I must try and see if I can fix it. Look, it's terrible at this time of the night for the light. I know. Needs the colours. Horse steam Santa Muerte. I've been so doing the Echoes of Nature. I haven't done much with this week. I think next week. Nothing really. Yeah, we haven't done too much, in that they've put a real stop on anyone now, like even all our New Zealanders that are coming into New Zealand, instead of going home, they have to go into required quarantine. They still don't want us. No camping, no swimming, no boating. And of course, they've been turning people away. You know, people have been trying to disappear over the Easter weekend, but of course they've been sent home. This is the Creech Teachers cards. I bought these for my girls a long time ago. I don't know where the book's at their father's somewhere. These are quite cool cards. Got a kangaroo in it. Eagle, mountain lion, dolphin, lion, monkey, dog, dragon, butterfly, duck, snake, koala, fox, butterfly, owl, shark, turtle, elephant, zebra, cow, dragonfly, and butterfly. Butterfly. Yeah, it's all been pretty quiet, really. I feel like I really don't touch the outside world with being locked, you know, when you're in lockdown all the time. You've seen all these decks, I know, Jen. You've seen the Crystal Alley cards, the Evolution Edition. So I'm just cruising. I know you've all seen these, but if anyone else is watching the video back, they can at least see something. I know my time zone's a bit out, really. Like England is just wait, those in the UK. Okay, take care, Jen. So this is the Crystal Alley cards. We're just going through my collection of Oracle decks at the moment. You can just have a really quick flick through. I'm not trying to be too long. Wanting to see if anyone wants a reading, some guidance. You know, here's the Shamanic Medicine cards. Just see who's around and what's going on. I'm just showing my decks at the moment, my Oracle decks. So if you've just popped in, I'm just showing some of the cards of the decks. I'm not showing all the whole deck. I have a couple. Just to give you an idea. So yeah, just showing my cards at the moment, and if you want a reading, just let me know. But yeah, let's just show you a few cards. And then we've got the animal spirits as well. I think I've got like 3 animal decks now. Or 3 tarot and 2 tarot and 3 oracle. Just to show you some of the cards. Spirits, I love that. Moth. And deer spirit. Parrot spirit. I'll leave it on that one. Parrot spirit. So that's a spirit animal deck. Okay, so now the boxed sets I've got. Okay, I've got Wonder of Mother. I did show this the other night. Let's have a look. These have got on the front images, back. Not sure if you can see them because of the light. No, I didn't think so. Okay, so it's just pictures on the front, words on the back. I know the light's not that great. Quite beautiful. Things like acceptance, angel mother, time together, a little mummy on the side, surrender, strength, the red dress, trust, grandmother, gratitude, earth mother, happy, happy, joy, joy. There's a father's card as well, and the playful mother, the mother dance, peaceful mother, now, patience, remember, simple rule, transformation, commitment, confidant, balance. Yeah, so there's some beautiful cards. Mirror, body image, boundaries, celebration, chaos, abundance, health, community. You know, it's all part of it. It's not just, even though it's called the wonder of mother, the wonder of the mother. It's also, you know, those that can be a mother figure or a parent figure or something like that. Someone who's a caregiver on any level. It's quite a cool deck. So that's that one. Keepers of the Light. And they've got the word, they've got the image, they've got who at the title, then they've got a little bit of a word, a keyword underneath, and then they've got a bit of a sentence, a little bit more about the card. So they're quite cool. I like that. It's a really good deck. And this is quite masculine and feminine energies. So I quite like this. I love that balance. White Eagle, the Divine Director, yeah, Archangel Michael, Green Tara, Lord Shiva, the Holy Spirit, Faith, Commandeer Ashta, Lady Nada, Freya, Odin. So yeah, beautiful cards. Hi, Silly Bee. How are you? I'm just showing some of my oracle decks at the moment, but yes, you can ask a question. Go for it. What's your question? Whoops. Yep, certainly. What's your question, Silly Billy? I'll just wait for that question and then I can do a reading for you. Yeah, what would be your question? How did my ex feel when I text him saying I will wait for him? Okay. What was it? Fox flew out. And the fox is normally about being cunning, sly. The fox can also talk about being opportunistic, like opportunities and things like that coming forth. So maybe waiting for opportunities to take place. We've got the rider, so it talks about good news. So he feels like maybe it was an opportunity to receive some good news on some level. Another card just flew out. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, children can talk about something small, but I feel like too, it could also be talking about like a small gathering, like a get together or something like that. Sort of talking about, we've got heart come through as well. So there's definitely a love connection. Okay, mice came through, which talks about a loss. It can talk about a sense of worry, and maybe he's worried at this moment for some reason. Maybe he's dealing with some personal stuff. So even though he might be feeling like it's a good opportunity to get together in some way, but I feel like there's some worry about something as well. He's worried about some stuff as well. So let's see what he's worried about. Oh, worried about being out in the open, like with everything that's going on. Oh, yeah, health. See, the tree is normally about health. In this case, he realizes that it's going to be a long time before to get together. Seems to be a while before you can actually get together because of circumstances. Oh, yep, and that's him. So this definitely feels like there is a sense of he's worrying a lot about himself in regards to the situation that's going on at this time, I think. But overall, I feel like that he would like to get together with you. I feel like he would like to get together with you at some stage, but there's some worry, there's some anxiety, there's some stuff going on, and whether it's to do with a sense of a long time, you know, like there's stuff going on that he just deal with right now, or that he's dealing with right now, should I say, that he's dealing with, but he's not really coping with at this time. So maybe there is a sense of wanting to get together, but it's just not possible right now. So I feel that's how he's sort of feeling at this time, is that he would like to get together with you for some reason. He would like to sort of gather with you, get together at some stage, but at this time, it's just not possible. Okay, I think it's just, I mean, whatever you choose to do is up to you. Whatever you choose to do is up to you. But it's just not possible either at this time. It definitely talks about a loss of being together, a loss of being out and about. Definitely a long time. Definitely feels like it's a long journey. Okay, the whip was talking about disappointments and arguments. So I feel like, you know, like the arguments and things that have been going on, or whatever's been happening around, okay, the situation, it will sort itself out, but it's just going to take some time. To be honestly, it just doesn't seem to be like the cards are not really going to say too much in regards to that situation. I think he's got a lot of personal stuff going on. So what do you need to do in regards to the relationship? Here we go. It's definitely trouble. Okay, the snake can talk about trouble, and it can also talk about a sense of indirect. I feel like something's not quite an indirect person. So, you know, someone could be somebody else involved. Is he involved in another relationship? Is he involved in another relationship at this time? Or involved with someone else on some level? Sort of asking about you being cautious as well. Yeah, there's definitely a block to you going out. There's definitely a block to you going out. Is he actually seeing someone else? It's a block to you, to him, with being your partner. There's a block to him being in your partner. So I just feel like there's someone else. I'm just wondering if it feels like you don't think so, but you're not sure. Well, there's definitely a block to him going out with you. And I've got, what came out was the partner card. So that's why I sort of, the text of love, did the written communication. You did that. Long path. Yeah, I'm wondering if he's actually, if somebody else, or is he missing? It could, it's not that he's messing around with somebody. If you guys are split, I'll check with you in a second, Divine Spirit. Okay, Silly Billy, if you guys are actually split, you can't call him messing around with somebody. He could be physically seeing someone else. Okay? Even if he's seeing someone else, he might still care about you, but because of the situation at this time, it's not practical. Okay? So you've got to decide, are you truly going to wait until he's ready? Because I don't feel like he is. Like, even though he'd like to get together with you, he might care about you, I still feel as though he's involved with someone else. And so it might be a chance for you to take a deep breath. Might be a chance for you to actually take a deep breath and actually decide, do you truly want to wait for him if he's already involved with someone else? Because he may not. Even though he might like to be, doesn't necessarily mean he is. Okay, what does Silly Billy need to do in regards to this situation? Okay, we've got the anchor card here. So we've got about you staying grounded. Okay. It's about you finding some stability, some security in your own life. Okay. Find your own good luck. You moving on. It's about you staying grounded. Okay. You finding your own luck, you know, your own positive energy. Okay. And maybe look towards what else, what other options. Yeah, well, totally up to you what you do. Totally up to do what you do. Be very careful about manipulating the situation. Be very careful, silly Billy. I feel like there's somebody else waiting for you, but yeah, quarrels, disagreements, you moving through the flow. Yeah, I get a feeling it's time for you to, I don't know, take a deep breath, silly Billy. I don't know if any guys really, where's that? I feel like he's involved with somebody else, silly Billy, and I just feel like it's time for you to, yeah. Up to you what you want to do. I've given you the message. What you do with it is totally up to you. Okay, Divine Spirit. Okay, tree can talk about health, longevity, talking about a long journey. The tree can also speak about ancestry, but I feel like it's definitely about a long period. Whoa. Divine Spirit, you asked me one question. Does Robert Love miss you? And that's what I'm focusing on. One question. You start to confuse the cards when you throw in all these questions. They're totally separate readings. One second. Okay, does Robert miss you is what I was talking about. Longevity, destiny, patterns, religion. Just trying to think here. So you've got this whole scene of things being, it's a long time, and it feels like something's weighing heavily, okay? And it needs to be unlocked. That's the right way. Something needs to be opened up. So let's see what's opened up. Okay, so got the sense of a long period of time, and then you've got the sense of something weighing you down, or feeling like a bit of a burden, and so you're needing to open up to move ahead. Again, you got that sense of grounded. So what do you need to open up to move ahead and stay grounded and clear-headed? When you stay grounded, it clears the mind. And you needing to be receptive or receptive to what's actually going on, to the journey ahead. So you got a lot about moving ahead. So you've got to open yourself up. It's opening your heart, opening yourself up to new possibilities to allow you to actually move ahead. So there's looks like there's some stuff that you actually need to release and let go of, which is why the journey seems quite tough, because there's a lot of stuff you're holding on to, Divine Spirit. There's a lot of stuff you're holding on to, which is stopping you from moving ahead. Okay? It's a lot of stuff you're holding on to, so you need to release it, let it go. Allow yourself to be receptive to the moment, to make the decisions with a clear head. Okay, you've got a lot of stuff going on in your mind, and it's causing a lot of chaos. So you're talking about Holly. Okay, Holly, friend. Sorry, I'm just going to sneeze. Sorry, insects up my nose. Okay, Holly, we're talking about being a friend. Here you've got security and you've got whip. So you've got the house as being like secure, and you've got the whip, which is like a sense of a disappointment, sense of arguments, things that are sort of moving quickly as well. So you might have the sense, well, it can be called, the house can be also about stability. So I feel like the stability is being uprooted, right, with your friend Holly. You feel like something's not quite right with it. So you're asking, I feel as though she wants my boyfriend in the super jealous. So how is Holly actually feeling in regards to divine spirit? Okay. News. Let's have a look. Child. That's interesting. Okay, so I've got both child and children card. So here we have the sense of, it's like she feels, like I asked, what does she feel towards you, right? I think she feels a sort of a childlike friendship with you, like childhood friendship, like she likes to get together with you. And the writer does talk about the news energy, okay? So she does feel like she wants to spend a bit of time with you. Okay, it feels a bit of time with you. Okay, spending time. How does she feel about divine spirit's boyfriend? Okay. That's funny. She feels protective of him for some reason. Protective and confused. Hopeful. Confused and hopeful. She feels very protective of him for some reason. Why is she feeling protective? Is she jealous of you? You've got the moon and the fox. So the moon, yeah, feels like there could be a bit of hopefulness towards it, and at the same time she's being a bit opportunistic about the situation. So she's opportunistic in a sense of hopeful, opportunistic. So maybe she's feeling sort of protective of him. Maybe she doesn't feel you treat him right, feel you doubt him. So let's have a look. Divine Spirit. Question was about Holly as being your friend. And I feel like there's been some arguments or some disagreements and things are not quite going. You know, you're sort of bringing in more of that energy. You're bringing in that negative energy. When you focus, it's like you're focusing on that negative energy and you're bringing more of it in. Okay? If you can just take a nice deep breath and let go of that energy and allow yourself to focus. Hi, Keisha. Yep, the readings are free. The readings are free that I'm doing with the Lenormand. If you want to bring, no, they haven't messed around. I don't feel they've messed around at all. I don't feel any sexual energy in here at all. it's just protective, in that she feels like it's like she feels your doubt. The more you focus on the negative energy, the more you bring that negative energy into your life. The more you focus on what ifs, what have they done? Have they done this? You bring more of that energy in. So you've got to remember to try and take a deep breath and try and release and let go of some of those things that you can't control. I just feel like you're just bringing in a real heaviness to the situation. You're bringing in a real heaviness to the situation. I think you need to communicate. There's a real need to communicate, Divine Spirit. I think you really need to communicate with both Holly and your boyfriend. There's a real need to communicate. And if you have doubt, take a deep breath, come re-listen to the reading later. When I've finished, come back and re-listen to it. Come back and listen to it, and then just take a moment to take a deep breath and just focus. Because the more you focus on this negative energy, the more you're bringing it into your life and the more it plays on you. I think you really need to communicate with both Holly. You need to ask her. She tries to cover. My boyfriend seems to not be interested. Well, interested in you or her? She has a very childlike energy around her. There's a lot of confusion going on with the energy. So I'm not getting a super clear. I think basically what I feel you need to do is talk to her. Called nearly an hour. I'm nearly finished. I think you need to talk to her. You need to communicate. Or to him. Talk to him. Oh, your boyfriend's not interested in her at all. Then you have nothing to worry about. If the boyfriend's not worried and not interested in her, then you have nothing to worry about. But if you keep focusing on it, you're going to push him away. If you're going to keep focusing on this, you're going to push him away. If you keep focusing on the negative energy, you will push him away. Right. But you do need to communicate with him. What does he say? Okay, Katia, like, what are Kay's feelings towards me? Well, if you don't want to keep friends who are sneaky, then that's your answer. I think you know within yourself what you need to do, Divine Spirit. I don't think he is either. But the more you push it, the more you'll push him away from you. Be very careful. The more you push it, the more you push them away. Right, Kataya. Sorry, what was your question? What are Kay's feelings towards me? Kay's feelings towards you. Okay, we've got the sun shining on the situation, so it looks positive. Okay, it looks positive. Children can talk about, can be sort of like multiple children, so like multiple people as such. So it could be like getting together, or could be something small. So let's see. Well, here we've got the moon. Could be talking about feeling like hoping to get together, sun shining on the situation. So obviously very positive energy, hoping to get together, inspiring to get together at some stage. Now, why am I getting things ending? Oh, might be some stuff needs to be released. Okay, so what needs to be released? Oh, releasing some stuff to open up the heart. Okay, there are some things that need to finish first. He needs to finish something first, or Kay needs to finish something first, and then able to open the heart to definitely a new guidance, new inspiration, new ability to, moving on to something much more positive. So again, that so definitely be positive, hope in some way. Okay, a hope of actually getting together. Something actually needs to end first. Sorry, there's something that needs to be released or let go of, and then it's about opening the heart to something more positive. So it feels a very positive energy, feels a very positive getting together. Okay, so that's your reading as well. Okay, so this is it for me, I think. So I'm just waiting to see, and then this is it for me. So I'm going to say cheerio. Thanks for being with Hikate's Crossing. Waiting to see. I know the chat's been a bit slow coming through with regards to the thing. So I'll just finish up showing the rest of my decks. Just a couple more to do. We've got Mists of Avalon. So this deck here. So that's the Mists of Avalon Oracle deck that I've got here, just to show you quickly. It comes with a good guidebook in that as well. And then the last one is Lisa Williams. Oh, there's actually a few more which I haven't done yet. Oh, missed a card. Here we have the Intuitive Soul Oracle as well. That'll do for tonight. And there I will say cheerio. Thanks for being with the Carter's Crossing. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to links in my channel to make playing cards for the decks that I've created, like the Lenormand. You can see my blog and Instagram, Twitter, and Unseen Ellie if you'd like a private reading. So that's it. There are a couple of other decks that I didn't show you tonight. They are the Chinese Oracle and Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. And that's it. Thank you very much. Take care and blessed be.